There's something about pythons that just creeps me out, like their eyes. For example, they don't blink. Ever wonder why? Or have you ever noticed how they seem to stare right at you even when they're really not looking in your direction? And let's not get started on their weird tongues. What are those things? Are they tasting the air? No, that's just a myth. In reality, their tongues have nothing to do with taste. But what if I told you there is a much bigger secret lurking beneath the surface of these mysterious reptiles? A secret so shocking it could change everything we thought we knew about pythons forever. Are you ready to dive into the enigma that is the python? Then let's get started. First up, let's tackle those eerie eyes. They don't blink because they don't need to, unlike us humans. Blinking is not necessary for them to wet, clean, or protect their eyes. See? Their eyes are more like ours than you might think. They're recovered by a thin membrane that acts as a shield against debris, while still allowing them to see clearly. And while they can't blink, they do have another trick up their sleeves. They can retract their eyeballs into their socket. Yep, you heard that right. This adaptation helps protect them from potential predators and keeps their eyes moist in dry environments. So while their eyes may seem creepy to us, they're actually pretty cool when you think about it. Now let's turn our attention to those mysterious tongues. You've probably heard the myth that they're tasting the air for danger or prey. But in reality, their tongues have a much more simple function. They help them navigate and explore using their tongues. Pythons can pick up scent particles from the air and deliver them to their Jacobson's organs, which are located in the roof of their mouths. These organs contain receptors that help them identify smells, which is useful for finding food and avoiding predators. So while their tongues may look creepy to us, they're actually pretty handy for the pythons. And let's not forget about one of the most fascinating aspects of these mysterious reptiles, their ability to unhinge their jaws. Now back to our unhinged jaw mystery. You've probably seen videos of pythons swallowing whole animals, but have you ever wondered how they manage to do this? Well, it all has to do with their jawbones, which are connected by ligaments instead of being fused together like ours. This allows them to spread their jaws wide enough to engulf prey as large as their own body, but it also makes them vulnerable to injury. If their ligaments are damaged, their jaws can become misaligned and they may be unable to eat. Despite this risk, the ability to unhinge their jaws is crucial for pythons. It allows them to capture and consume prey that would otherwise be out of reach. So while their jaws may look scary to us, they're actually pretty handy for the pythons. We've only scratched the surface of the secrets and myths surrounding pythons. There is so much more to learn about these enigmatic creatures, and we can't wait to share it all with you. So stay tuned for more python mysteries. The world of snakes is a mysterious one, filled with slithering, hissing creatures that seem straight out of a scary movie. But did you know that there's a specific type of snake that's even more secretive than the rest? They're known as pythons, and they've been shrouded in mystery for centuries. If you're curious to learn more about these enigmatic reptiles, then keep watching. We'll explore the fascinating world of pythons and uncover some of their deepest secrets along the way. First, let's talk about what makes pythons so special. Unlike most other snakes, pythons are constrictors, meaning they squeeze their prey to death instead of using venom. This alone makes them pretty scary, but it's not the only thing that sets them apart from other snakes. Pythons also have heat-sensing pits between their eyes and nostrils, which help them to detect the temperature of their food. This allows them to ambush their prey with deadly accuracy. But perhaps the most intriguing thing about pythons is their ability to swallow large animals whole. You heard that right. These snakes can eat prey that's bigger than their heads. And it's all thanks to their flexible jaws and expandable stomachs. Just imagine being out for a walk when suddenly a python tries to eat you. It's a terrifying thought, but it has happened in real life. In fact, there are many myths and legends surrounding pythons, some of which date back thousands of years. In ancient Greece, pythons were said to be the embodiment of evil and chaos. They were often depicted as huge, many-headed monsters that lived in caves or swamps. The Greeks believed that pythons were so powerful that they could even kill gods. That's why Apollo, the god of music and light, was challenged to a battle with Python, a giant serpent that guarded the oracle of Delphi. According to legend, Apollo won the battle and killed the python, but its spirit lived on in the form of a new oracle. Now, let's move away from the myths and focus on the real world. There are over 300 species of python found in Africa, Asia, and Australia. They come in a variety of colors and patterns, but they all have one thing in common. They're all carnivorous. Pythons typically eat rodents, birds, and other small animals, but some larger species will go after bigger prey like pigs and even humans. Although pythons are scary, they play an important role in the ecosystem by keeping populations of other animals in check. They're also a source of food and income for people who live in areas where pythons are found. However, pythons are threatened by habitat loss and illegal hunting, so it's important that we protect these mysterious creatures so that they can continue to thrive. So what do you think? Are pythons fascinating or terrifying? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more amazing content. Thanks for watching. See you next time.